Yeah. Oh man, what's going on, y'all? Let me pause the music. Hey, how are y'all doing today? Happy Hump Day. It is, what is it, the 24th of January 2024. Hope y'all been having a good week in January so far. It's almost the freaking end of January. Holy shit, time flies by, don't it? Anyway, let's see. I missed y'all on Monday. We got plenty to talk about. A couple quick things that I noticed when I was going through the list was MJ, the weed ETF, has a very interesting setup. We'll go touch on that a little bit. Let me make sure I make a note of that right now before I forget. My ADD kicks in here. Check MJ. Boom. All right, it's on the pad. So we'll check that in a little bit. Other than that, y'all know the market's been dumping. It's going to zero now. Everyone's freaking out. Not a shocker, as we were expecting some kind of selling pressure after this nasty candle here, and also just kind of sell the news event, buy the rumor, sell the news. Very classic there. It's all good though. Still long-term time frames look fine, and we are finding support around that 38,000 level. And everyone's favorite friend, Mr. Jim Cramer. This is just kind of more of a joke, but he does have a pretty shit reputation. He did tweet yesterday or the day before that we're going, like, this is not the bottom pretty much for Bitcoin. So that was pretty hilarious timing. And right at 30-ish K to 40K and the 21. I just thought that was funny. He always provides us with a good laugh or two, isn't that right? All right. Anyway, some interesting price action here is Tron. Look at Tron, not phased by any of this sell off. Look at this shit. Nothing. It's literally still in the 10-cent handle. Very impressive by Justin Sun and crew. Very nice. You already know there ain't nothing different about this chart. It's been the same literally since November. So above 10 cents flat looks great. Really needs to clear 11, but this is showing some mega relative strength. And if and when Bitcoin gets back up above like 42 to 44K, man, Tron might be running real hard, y'all. That is very interesting to me that it has not been phased by any of this selling pressure that pretty much the majority of shitcoins have pretty much succumbed to recently over the last, pretty much mostly this week, really. Let's see. Anything else standing out? Nah, Russell just getting getting resistance at that 2K level. Nothing surprising there. TNX creeping up to 420. We'll touch on that here in a little bit. That is a little bit concerning. Pretty wild. I don't know if y'all have a TD Ameritrade account. They Schwab bought them a couple years ago or whatever, and they moved them all over. My friends are bitching about them hardcore, talking about they locked him out of his dad's account because he just passed away, and he can't access his money for like 6 weeks because they just auto closed it. Pretty crazy. And then my other buddy was telling me, they're just little side notes. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Wells Fargo making all those fake accounts with other people's like socials. My friend got a message or letters from excuse me, from Schwab saying, "Oh, you need to check these accounts and blah blah blah." And he's like, "What? Those aren't my account numbers." And he called him. He goes, "Oh, just ignore those. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about those. It's not a huge deal, whatever." And my buddy was like freaking out because he's like, "Man, who's opening accounts in my name?" So this kind of reminiscent of Wells Fargo. Maybe all the brokers and banks are doing this, cushioning their balance sheets and stuff with fake accounts. I don't know. They got in a lot of trouble. They actually did it twice, though, Wells Fargo, if y'all remember. Hey, what's up, Casey Lewis? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you've been well. All right, but who cares about any of that crap? Let's go to the charts. Let's get some no noise action going, and let's actually talk properly because I'm sounding like a little special ed over here. All right. Anyway, we do have dominance on the Bears right now for Mama Bear. And yes, to be fair, this is a few open and closes. Like we were talking about last week, if we started getting open and closes below the 55, we could easily look for that test of this little range here in the upper 30s. Looks like we already got that so far. And we did do a hammer yesterday, so that's kind of nice. Nice little hammer there and bidding back up from pretty much hitting 38.5. So I do kind of like that for some defense by the Bulls. Now what we need to see is follow through back to the upside, not to the downside, unless you are bearish, of course. But for the bullish continuation, we do need to see some follow through from this, and relatively quickly. I would say probably by the end of this month. We'll actually probably, probably middle of next month, since we only have like not even a week now of January left. Holy shit, that's crazy. Anyway, let's go to the weekly real quick. Yeah, weekly doesn't even look bad. I mean, everyone's freaking out, but I mean, GBDC literally had Bitcoin locked up in there for the whole time, and no one could redeem it or get it out until they flipped to the ETF. And so, you got a little selling pressure. People have been locked in Bitcoin for, when did GBDC come out? Like 2014, 15, 16, somewhere in there. And so you got people that have been literally locked up in Bitcoin for almost a decade, and they're finally able to get out. Of course, they're going to take some profits, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Not a big deal. Whatever. Let's see. Again, building the structure out still looks very fantastic, especially on the weekly. Daily needs to do a little bit of get back over 4,200. Of course, it's meme powered. You already know. All right, we already know what's up with that. Look at that. We got our first gap filled too. That's what we were looking for on that last video we did. So that's nice. Got all the gaps filled. And so this chart is ready to run back up to the upside. This is actually very healthy for the bulls, despite, whatever kind of bearish crap or, oh, the ETFs didn't work and bring $1 billion to the market, blah, blah, blah. Well, that wasn't going to happen, y'all. So, or there's a very slim chance of happening, if you will. All right, let's go to GBDC. Little shooting star up here on the weekly, kind of rolling over a little bit. Let me see here. Finding support right here around the bottom end of this range, so that's nice. And it's not below its 55 EMA. Very interesting there. This would have to break about 32.5 for me to get really nervous about Bitcoin's bullish future going into the halving. And unfortunately, even though I hate Grayscale and pretty much everything about them and Digital Currency Group, their charts are pretty well respected technically analysis wise. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That didn't sound good. But anyway, as long as it's above 32.50, looks pretty good. There is a big gap down here around 21, though. Woo, that would be nasty to fill that. That's like Bitcoin at, I don't know, 25K or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that for a while until it gets way, way lower than it is now. All right, Unicorn Shirt Man, what is he doing? Not shit, but hey, it's still above range. I mean, this is still a higher high. Higher lows off the weekly. I mean, that's not bearish at all. We can't just go straight up forever. I know a lot of these crypto bros think that, especially the Bitcoin maxis. Oh, the spot ETF's going to get everybody. Everyone can buy Bitcoin now. It's like, dude, those things are trash, and like 90% of them have to settle with Coinbase, and they're cash settled. You can't even get delivery. It's like one of the wackest ETFs. All the other ones you can get delivery with. Gold and SPY, the ES, and the spiders. I'm sure people are familiar with that. The SPY, you can settle in a basket of stocks, not just cash. Why can you only settle with cash with the spot Bitcoin ETF? Lame. Garbage. Terrible. Holy shit, Casey Lewis is on fire today. Woo, doggy. We'll get to those here shortly, bud. All right, ETH. Futures. Wait, hold on. Let's go back over here real quick because I want to see how this monthly is going up. Monthly's fine. Weekly, like I said a second ago, fine. Only have to be concerned if we started getting candles below like 2100-ish. Then we can start getting a little bit more bearish. Or actually that 2150 level. Sorry, that was a big resistance level to the upside. So yeah, it's about 2150. We'll just give it that range. Let's go to Charlie. Oh, look, Charlie's at the same price it was August of last summer. Well, that's really cool. And also the same price it's been pretty much for many, many moons since summer of 2022, actually. It's just been in this little bullshit $40 range. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Major support. I mean, you already know what the hell is up with this. Y'all been watching the show. Y'all already know. We don't have to keep really hammering these until it's out of the range. So above 64, I'm sorry, it needs to be above 74 for bulls, below 64 for bears. In between that is just nothing burger. Fun stuff, right? Oh, look where we are here on ETC. Is this a very good rebuy zone? Right on the trend line, right on top of our red box, resistance box, and on top of all this structure. Yes, basic TA would tell you, hell yeah, it is, with a stop at about $21. This is the point where we got to start kind of maybe looking like, oh, don't be scared about the sell-off. We can't go up forever again, but we're still building good structures. That's the important part. Remember, structure trumps everything. XRP structure is a little bit shit. It is breaking down. Wow, it's at 51. Damn, lost to 58 again. And then after that, all the way dippity doodah. We are barely holding on to structure. Oh, excuse me. 48 cents on this is the line in the sand for the bulls, man. Sub 48 cents. This shit starts to get real nasty. And you can see we got a little defense on that yesterday, right about 49. Let's go to the weekly real quick. Yeah, a little sloppy here, but hey, the weekly's still making higher lows as of now. And again, 48 cents also on the weekly. That is the line in the sand, no doubt. And obviously 58 cents, that's kind of the range here, is like this 48, 58, like Litecoin's 64 to 74. It's just like, meh, whatever. A little bit of weak sauce here, not making a new high. So a little concerning on that part, but just getting squeezed as long as we're making higher lows. It's all good. Sub 48, all bad. XLM. Let's see here. What is XLM doing? Oh, look, absolutely nothing. 10 cents is decent support, or actually really good support. And kind of some funky EMAs here. They're pointing all over the place. Daily support also at about that 10-cent level. So easy peasy there. We already touched on Tron. Tron, man. Justin is going to the sun, apparently. Again, looks very good above 10 cents. We already kind of did that at the beginning of the stream, so nothing to talk about there. Dot. Ooh, round trip, head and shoulders type kind of action here. Let's draw that so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Little head and shoulders here. That is pretty textbook, man. And we are officially broke below it. What would be a measured move on this? Let's just see. Woo, doggy, all the way down to about 4.5 or so, upper fours. That's pretty nasty. But structure again trumps. So we are excuse me, I need to go get me a little beverage refill. But we are coming down. Oh, yeah, see, look at this. We did come down to that major support, and we are bouncing off of it pretty nicely with these hammer style candles. We have seen a few of those on yesterday's close. So that's pretty good. And I actually like those candles on the backs of Jim Cramer shitting on Bitcoin. That is kind of hilarious timing, I will say. All right, ADA. Oh, let's go to weekly. Clean this chart up a little bit. Weekly. Oh, yeah, you already know. We talked about this for several videos. We couldn't get over the 200. Lots of wicks here. All the bodies flat 60, y'all. Flat 60 pretty much. Until we're above that, it is attempting to build structure. But, man, really got to clear 60. We clear 60, we're probably going to $1. So pretty easy chart there. And anything back below about 42, you really have to question the bulls. Easy peasy. Link is actually flagging out still here. This is pretty impressive. Just like Justin Sun and Tron, we are just flagging in this new established range at the top. Looks very good above $13. Needs to clear about 17 though. So lots of ranges being formed around here. Oh, EOS. Dan Larimer. No one probably really knows who he is. That's old school crypto OG shit. Kind of a sloppy head and shoulders there, but not confirmed yet. Not like Dots was. But very good support at about 64 pennies. Needs to really clear 69. Hell yeah. Well, it's a little higher technically. It's more about like 73, 74. But you know, sometimes you just got to try to force 69. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Didn't say that out loud, did I? Can't erase that on a live stream. Anyway, moving on. Bitcoin Cash, barely holding on. But this has been the same shit, different day for a long time. 220-ish to about 260-ish. It's been in that range since it popped up here last June. So nothing really too special about that. It is getting squeezed up into the 200, which is dead flat. And these kind of very incremental upward action on the EMAs. Dominance is very bullish, though, on DMI still. As long as this is above that 210, 220 area, it's pretty much in buy the dip mode until it breaks that. Easy peasy. BSV, what is it doing? Finding a little support. Kind of an ugly hammer with about 421. Oh, cool. Really needs to get back over 76. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly still looks really good, though. Kind of just like BCH, getting squeezed between the 200s and the shorter term moving averages. Which it looks like, if we kind of extrapolate that, is pointing us, how funny, to right before the halving. Hey, look at that. It's like the chart knows the news or something. How weird. All right, XMR, sideways as hell. This shit is boring, dude. What is this crap? Didn't even get any love in the pump recently when everything else was doing 40, 50, 5, 10Xs. This just was like, oh, I'm just going to do a little bit of a $30 move. How cool. Bull crap. What the hell, XMR? Are we doing some type of H pattern right here? Potentially. Line in the sand on this is about 144. Really need to get back above 158. But man, talk about Chop Fest 3000. Zcash. Oh. All right, now Zcash. Is this a rebuy zone? That's not the right indicator I wanted. That's just a stupid box. Hold on. We wanted fib on this is what we wanted. Is this a buy zone for Zcash? Well, I would say yes. It still is. We talked about after this nice little candle setup, buying dips to about 20, 21 bucks is definitely warranted off of this structure here. Now, the biggest thing is if Bitcoin does not pick up at all any of its momentum, this bitch is going to go probably to 15 or lower or some shit like that. But if Mama Bear can get over 42 again, 44 again, very soon. I'd say in the next month or so. This should have a pretty good run. And I mean, if we did just like RR on this, even if you stopped out at 20, even if you took it all the way down here to the low, that's 12%. And if we're looking for probably about the target to this horizontal at 28, that's 33%. So we're almost 3-1 on that, even if you took it to the very bottom. And I'll tell you one thing, man. If you hold shit, all right, this is like literally in the lowest it's ever been. So if you hold stuff after it goes into black hole mode, which is the opposite of blue sky breakouts, so you go black hole mode, price discovery. If it does that, dude, that's on you, because that shit is price discovery to the downside. Don't get mad if this shit just keeps going down. Price told you what's up. And think of price kind of like the indicator or like the movie you should be watching or something. I'm trying to think of a better analogy, but it tells you what you should be doing pretty much. You don't have to put too much of your sauce on it, because the more emotions and crap and parameters you put on to your trading, the more likely it is to have holes. A quant trader that I knew years ago told me, he's like, if you can't write your strategy on a napkin at the bar, it's probably too complicated and it probably won't work for very long. So pretty interesting for what it's worth. Anyway, so you already know what's up with that. Zcash Dash. Let's go to Dash. Barely holding on. You already know, $24. Same shit, different day. Needs to get back over 28. Doge hit a nice pump the other day. Very nice. Hey, I like this for making at least a higher high off this little Doge last Friday. Yeah, that's the French version, Doge. Let's see here. It looks really good, still above the mid sevens, but I really want to see this bitch clear back over into the 9 handle. And you can see it did it barely. What is this? Like a not even. Wow, just like 0.00001 away of getting that. So 9 is mega resistance on that, but then 7.5 is mega support. So we are ranging. Let's go to the weekly. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, hold up. We got to go to auto scale. Yeah, I mean, technically we are making a higher high now and attempting to put in a higher low. That's why that 9-cent level right now is very critical. Would like to see that happen in the next few weeks. A little stab, at least above 9. Even if it was a wick, that would be kind of good. All right, STX. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, snap. Look at that. Another little hammer doji, y'all, on some pretty major structure areas and off the backs of Jimmy, Mr. Old Jimmy Poo. Holy shit, Casey Lewis is on rapid fire. I guess you got some pent-up tickers, huh? I haven't seen you in like a couple weeks, so. All right, let's see here. Very nice candle. This is actually pretty much a buy mode now to about 130-ish. Not too bad. True. Oh, true. Hey, it's finding support on the 200 with the hammer as well. That seems to be the theme. Lots of hammer candles, which is that's good, especially off of the structure. Maybe this is just a nice little liquidation break before moonshots into the halving. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, this still looks okay, above about 4 cents. Next, sorry about that. My internet sucks. Let me give it a second for y'all to catch back on. That shit happens all the damn time. Oh, well. What are you going to do about it? I pay them $130 a month for this bullshit. Ugh, whatever. If y'all have been a fan of the show, miss out on some potential opportunities. Alrighty. Where was I at? Oh, XRD. Also interesting chart. Some of these charts are defying the market sell-off, like Tron and a few others. XRD has already been sold off. Yes, it did get hit by this, and that was in participation with the sell-off on Monday with everything else, but it held its structure. So some stuff isn't holding its structure. We have to take note of the things that are, because that is showing relative strength against the market, and that's very important. So above 4 cents still looks very good. Love this doji. Look what we're doing now, too. It's sneaky, but it's happening. High, right? Boom. Higher high. Probably higher low right here. Higher high. And then $1 million. All right? Easy peasy. So, This looks pretty good, above 4 cents. I might add to my little El Bagarino off of that right there. I actually want to add to some of my bags a lot now because after trimming a little bit at the top, we got opportunity again. Ooh-wee, let's go. Also, look at this. Hammer Doji right on this purple box, dude. It don't get much better than that, y'all. Good support at 2.5. Let's see if the Bulls can now build structure from here is the important part because it's just the first test this week. Look, another hammer candle getting continuation. So what we want to see by the end of this week, which would be very bullish, is if these candles in the next 2 days on the daily engulf the previous, let's say, potentially 2 to 4 candles. If it could do that, very sexy time. So be on the lookout for that on Friday. We'll touch base on that too on a Friday stream. Osmos, look at that. Another hammer candle structure. Also on the 55. Looks pretty damn sexy at that 130-ish level. Above that, not too shabby. Really needs to make a higher high, though, at ultimately 210. But on the shorter term, about 175-ish. Ton, sideways as hell. Jesus Christ, this thing has been way too goddamn sideways. Yeah, cool. Oh, I wanted to touch base real quick. I forgot to mention this because this happened, I think, in the gap of streams. Is y'all, I talk about this indicator all the damn time, and it's free. And if you don't have it on your chart, it's kind of dumb. This vol flash, look at this right here, happened on January the 20th on Saturday on the 458. If you don't have custom time frames, you can use like an 8-hour, same shit pretty much. It's a little different, but it'll work. And look at this, vol flash. These are directionless indicators, as I've said many times. You can just look up HV, historical volatility indicator, something like that. And give me one sec here. I'm just checking the auction real fast. Okay, yeah, so something like that. This is directionless. And it just implies that there's going to be a move very quickly. And this was the first one we've seen in a long time since all this pump. I had to go all the way back to last summer and right before the big dump that made the bottom happen. So just this is free, man. Why not put it on your chart? It can give you a little bit of a clue that, ooh, get ready for some volatility, right? Bam. Or don't put it on your chart. I'm just some idiot on the internet anyway. All right, back to the list. Matic. Little side note there. Matic, ooh, it's breaching. No hammer candle, not near sexy, but finding a little baby support at 69. Oh, yeah. At 69, right on the 200. That's pretty nice. No worries there. And then mega support at 65. On that, let's go to the weekly. Man, yeah, Chop Fest 3000, man. It's actually like the same price it was like 3 years ago. That's cool. So above 65 to 69, it looks okay, but not as sexy as some of the other charts, to be fair. ES, now to the real market, if you will. All right, what do I got here? About 5-6 minutes. Can we fly through these? All right. What hell's this happening? What the hell? The bearish data, blah, 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 blah. Well, dude, who cares about that? The market doesn't give a shit. The market and the economy are not the same thing. And I know that probably will strike some of y'all as like, what the is this guy talking about? Unsubscribe, turning the browser off. It's like, no, dude, the market and the economy is not the freaking same, man. I know it's crazy, but it's not. We can go up and up and up, and we can have lots of turmoil in the real actual economy, kind of like we're having now. I don't know if y'all notice prices at the store, at grocery stores, are up a lot since the year started. That kind of sucks for all of us. So hopefully y'all are getting through that fairly well as best you can, because it is pretty brutal out there, man. I'm not gonna lie. NGL, baby. Dude, and but my cheese went up 25%. My pork is up 25%. Yeah, and it's mine. It's only my pork. Anyway, who cares about that? That's already sad enough. Let's just try to make money so we don't have to worry about that crap, right? And make money we will this year. And look at this crap. Sideways up, continuation. It's so bearish. Nope, just kidding. It's bullish and it's going to rip your face off. Look at this. And if we look too, if you go to FinViz, almost everything is up 70%. I mean, we're in very bullish market structure right now. And I know a lot of people are trying to put it on the backs of just let me just pull it up. Of just the Magnificent Seven. They just fucking changed that stupid name so people can be like, oh, it's just these stocks. And sometimes it is, but a lot of times it ain't. That's just some copium. You already know about that. And look at this, advancing 63%, new highs. And this is NYSE, NASDAQ, and Amex. So this is like pretty much the entire market. It's 90% of shit's at new highs. Almost 70% above the 50. Almost 70 above the 200. That is not bearish. Okay? Like, for real, though. People got to get off the news because the news is way too goddamn doomer gloomer right now. Like, hardcore all the time. Even the freaking weather app. It's like, it's raining. Watch out. Weather advisory. It's going to rain hard today. You might die on the road. It's like, dude, chill out, bro. Chill out. Fearmonger and your weather app? Get the shit out of here. Anyway, this looks bullish as hell above 48.50. Ain't got no problems with that. NASDAQ, suck it. Above 17.2. Great. Targets all the way up here, actually, at about 18.3-ish. A little bit right here, but 18.3 is the long-term target. The only thing that's struggling here, and y'all already know, is the Dow. Let's see here. Looks good, over 38K flat, but really above like 37.8-ish is it still looks very fine. Now, are we not? Hold on. Yeah, okay, we're right back in the power zone testing it now. Let's see if we can get some continuation on this. That would look good. And what we really want to see, too, for confirmation of this getting stupid bullish is the rut. If we can see the rut break over this, let's see, this 2050 area and really 2100, oh my God, we could be ripping face off this year. And generally, election years are pretty bullish, too, historically speaking, so... The trannies trying to flag out here, still looking pretty good. DAX still looking very good, above 16.5. VIX got absolutely crushed last Monday. Wow, brutal move. All the way back to 70s. The bulls are back in town, apparently, in full force. All the way, wow. Are you going to go to like 12s again? And oh my God, dude, that's crazy if we do that. That'll be like 2017 all over again, where we just drift up and to the right the whole time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that'll be crazy, man. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? What else do we got? I think that's probably it. We can probably move to, oh, shnikes. Hold on. Oil. Let's go to oil. Well, can't read that. Hold on. Ooh, look at oil finding support off that 200. Man, beautiful, beautiful run. Looks like we've got some bulls trying to take over here. This actually looks very good above 72.50. We're above that range. That's what we were looking for last week, trying to get out of this little clusterfuck. And now we're out of it. So above 72.5, this looks bullish as hell with next major resistance at about 77 handle. NG, ew, it's going to be so cold. Oh, just kidding. It does have some support at 235, but talk about round trip, man. Needs to get back over 290. Oh, what is this? I thought they're going to cut rates. What's happening? What's happening? Are the bonds calling out the Fed? Are they calling out the Fed? Yeah, they could be. If this goes over 420, I'd say, oh, definitely. And look what we had on Friday. Where did that go? 419.8. So pretty much 420. Look at that, y'all. That's mega resistance. We get over that. Watch out for some downside pressure in equities. All right. Next, moving on. Gold. Oh, my God. Stay above 2K and make a higher high, will you? Jesus Christ. Silver. What the shit? Below. Wow. Silver. I did not notice this earlier in the week. Ouch. Breaking the 2250 level. That's not good. Bulls best defend the shit out of this and very quickly, or It's over, man. It's over, man. All right, let's see. What else do we got here? Oh, crap. Nope, just missed that. Um, Platinum needs to be over 950. Don't care. GDX probably don't care. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's trying to make a higher low here, below 27. Nasty. So that's about it for those. Let's hit up some of your ticker times. Let me see here. I do want to here. Hold on, real quick. Give me just 1 minute. Oh yeah, I got to talk about Rumble too. I don't know if I talked about that last week or not. I had such a great chart on it, and I was doing a bunch of research over the last week or so about Rumble's growth and stuff like that. And holy moly, man, they're growing at a faster clip than YouTube was at the same kind of growth time, because Rumble just came out, I don't know, like 8, 9 years ago, something like that. So pretty interesting. And with all the woke crap, wow. Damn. On a side note, ADD is going to kick in real quick. Old GMC trucks are getting all the money at the auctions right now. I don't know. Are y'all interested in auction stuff? I've actually thought about doing like a car channel as well in addition to this one. I don't know. Just something kind of on the back burner that I thought about doing maybe. Anyway, hold on, let me make a timer real quick. There we go. Let's see. Let's go to the list for Mr. Casey to the Lewis. ABBVBBVBB. That is I know that one. That is Addy or Abby. Oh wow. No. That bitch is ramping. A lot of resistance right here, though, at like 169. Of course there is. But pretty good chart. I wouldn't buy up here. I want a little bit more confirmation that we I mean, this is just too high for me. I would have bought like maybe in this consolidation here. But right here, man, this is a tough one. And you got long at 160, stop at 156. Yeah, I mean, that's not a terrible setup. You got a lot of support in that mid 150s area. So I don't hate it. We do have earnings coming up, though, real soon, next week. So be mindful of that. I don't really hate it, but would I buy up here on the first attempt since April of last year when it got rejected swiftly each time? No, probably not. Probably not. Let's see here. What else do we got? I'm looking at the car thing. Sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth today. It's there's a couple of things at the auction that I would like. All right, anyway, moving on to what's your next one, bud? ASMR. Is that what that is? It's an ASMR stock. Holy shit. Okay. Well, it's pumping hard today. It liked the earnings report, apparently. Oof. Mega resistance though, man. First attempt on a daily too. This is a weekly, I know, but most of this move is just from today. Yeah, I'd wait for retrace on this one to long it. I'm definitely not longing up here. It says you have a long. Oh, well, you've already hit your target then. So there you go. Shit. Good trade on you there, man. Yeah, because it says you went long at 782. So pretty much, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how you got filled on that one because it looks like it gapped up today. Well, hey, if you got filled early, like before market open, that's pretty awesome, dude. Well, shit, you already hit your target. I mean, 5 cents away. I hope you peeled that off and not looking for $1 on an $860 stock. So hell, you already hit that one, man. Nice job. Very good, yeah. All right, let's see here. What's the next one? CBO. Oh, the CBOE, huh? Okay. Wow, CBOE is at the all-time highs. This is the Chicago Board of Options. If you don't know, they're one of the big dogs in the financial market. Man, this looks bullish as fuck above 183, man. Looks very good above 183. What's your stop? It's 173. Nah, that's deep. I don't think you need to take it that deep. I mean, obviously do whatever the hell you want to do, but I think, if it loses 178, 180, it's probably for sure going to 173. I mean, that is only 4%, so whatever. So you don't have to like micromanage shit. And you're looking for 218. Yeah, I would probably look for like 2 flat. Usually at those round numbers, you have some resistance. Yeah, and you can see 2 is between the 618 and the 1618. So, I'd probably peel some at 2 if this was my trade. In TG, 13 second. Ooh, looks nice above 120. Give me 1 sec here. Got to flip back over to the list. It says I have 2 minutes. Yeah, shut your mouth. Hey. Okay, well, I cannot believe that truck is $3,000, dude. That is crazy talk. Crazy talk, man. That is crazy talk. All right, just bear with me 1 sec. Sorry, guys. I just want to see where this dude's at. Let's see if he's there. All right, well, that's fine. So I get an extra 4 minutes. Man, they got this badass 1983 Chevy Malibu. What? Old school, baby. Oh, thanks for the follow, Famidara Sheed. Appreciate that, man. We do streams Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. For the most part, I do miss them sometimes, so my apologies. I'll get better at it one day. All right, ENTG. Back to this. Where are we at here? Let's go to. Oh yeah, I like this weekly. Oh, I like this a lot above 112, 113. Looks very bullish on the higher time frames. Yeah, this looks real good above long term about 113, shorter term about 120. Yeah, you got 115 as your stop. Hey, I like that trade. That's probably my favorite one so far. Let's go to Fang time. Oh man, I don't trade these 2 times barely ever. They have lots of nastiness in them. Oh, thanks for the follow. Roar 1111. Appreciate that, man. Good to have you in here. Don't be afraid to type in the troll box, y'all. Do not be afraid. It's okay. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Well, maybe that's not true. But anyway, moving on. Let's see here. What else do you got for me? Did I I'll just do it for you, but I don't like to trade these. These will bleed you out, man. They're dangerous trading these leveraged. Anything leveraged is going to be dangerous, period, but the ETF ones are extra dangerous. I'd rather play like options and futures and stuff. All right, anyway. Oh my god, he typed more shit in there. Yee, doggy. This boy working me today. Shit, man. Shit, man. All right. Hold on. Can I do a thing? Hold on. I'm going to try to do something real quick. I'm going to try to put this on one side and then this on the other side. Hey, there we go. I'm just splitting my screen up. There we go. Noise. Noise. All right. Let's see here. Let's close that window. We don't need that. All right. Oh, it squeezed my chat box up. All right. Long entry at 100. Looking for 133. Woo, that's aggressive on that one, man. That's super aggressive. You're like all the way up here at this high. Yeah, markets would have to go absolutely bananas for that. Yeah, I mean it's okay, but I'm just gonna kind of skip over this one. I don't really like the triple leverage shares. I'm not a fan of those. MNDY. Let's see what else we got here, man. Let's see what we got here, man. Woo! Monday.com, huh? Well, all right. Okay, never heard of that. Above 180 long term looks very good. And short term looks real good above 200. What do you got here? Long entry at 218. Stop at 200. Yep, perfect. Yep, I like that one. Not bad. Can't hate on that. Pakar. Hey, it's Pakar. It's Pakar. Let's see here. Looks good above 99 on the daily. I actually like this one. Is this all-time highs? I like blue sky breakout stuff. Ooh, it is. It is. Look at that. Yeah, this actually looks pretty damn sexy above $98. What do you got? Long entry at 101 and then stop at 83. Oh my god. Oh shit. You're way down there. All right, that is way too far for me. There is no reason in my opinion to hold this if it lost like 92 bucks. Why even take the extra 10% hit on that? I'm not exactly sure why you would want to do that, but hey, that's what makes a market. We all have our own kind of little way to do things. But I do actually like this trade a lot as long as we stay above the mid 90s. I would just adjust your stop on that. Everything else is cool, at least for me. Oh, yeah, Regeneron back to COVID. Uh-oh, COVID's coming back. Oh, shit. Everybody has been getting this walking pneumonia crap or whatever. I know I had it. My son just got over it. Blah, 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 all that fun stuff. Definitely sucked. He had a cough for like, damn, a month almost. Alrighty, let's see here. Looks good above about 920. And what's your target on this? Target of 10,000. Oh, 10. Oh shit, sorry, 1,062. Oh, 10,000. That is ambitious. Yeah, why not? Why not? That looks good. There'll probably be a lot of resistance at 1,000 flat just cuz that's a nice whole number there. So potentially maybe trim some off of there. Is this at all-time highs even outside of COVID? Hold up. Holy shit, it is. Wow. Wow. Okay, Regeneron. Holy shit, man. Very bullish above 850 though on the weekly. All right. Wow. Crazy, man. Wow. What the frick? What the frick? All right. What the hell, man? Sorry, I was just looking at my damn bid thing. My buddy that I work with, he just overbid me on the car. It's like, dude, what the hell? Why are you making it more money? Oh well, whatever. It's only 25 bucks, not a big deal. Let's see here. Where are we going? Why didn't he get the best one? Damn, idiot. Idiote, man. All right. Where are we at? Sorry. Regeneron. SVIX. Uh-oh. I know this one. The short terms. The VIX futures. It pretty much looks like the market if you invert it. Again, I'm not a huge fan of trading these. I'd rather just trade options and futures to get the same exposure. Because if you just look at this and then we flip over to ES real quick, it's going to look real similar. So, but whatever, to each his own. If you just look at this individually above like 39, above 39, it does look pretty good. And I mean, it hadn't been out that long. So, yeah, I mean, on these, I just like to watch the regular, like VSTR. Like, who the hell is this even? Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'd rather just trade the futures, and they got micros and all kinds of different ways. SPY. I mean, you got 1,000 ways to skin the market cat that are a lot better than whatever the hell this thing is. Never even heard of VSTR, so interesting ticker there. Just go trade the normal markets instead of this riskier garbage products. But if you have to trade it above 39, it looks okay. Regeneron. Wait, we already did that one. Let me scroll down here. What do we got else? You got Zivbiv. What is this? Short term. Yeah, see, okay, so you got, I think you're kind of concentrating a little bit in these short VIX things. If you want to do VIX stuff, just go sell calls when VIX pops. That's a way safer strategy than I think getting into these. You can even see the volume on these kind of suck. What is it? Yeah, volume's real low. Look, average 3-day volume is less than 6,000, man. And 3,000. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this. Yep, we're skipping that one. I'm not even going to do it on that one because that's no bueno. No bueno. 6,000, dude, 3,000 volume, 6,000 for 30-day average is garbage. That's going to be hard to get in and out of. There's so much better options than to trade with that. iPoint. What the hell is iPoint doing? Holy crap. They're kicking some arse, is what they're doing, it looks like. Let's see here. Very nice above about 14. Does have a giant gap though. Man, 50-cent gap, or no, 50 cents, sorry. A $12 gap. I was looking at the wrong candle. $12 gap, that's pretty serious. I don't know what the hell. They must have got approved from some FDA crap or something. And now it's just kind of floating. Anything below this gap, watch the hell out. So anything sub. All right, yeah. So you're nice and tight on this one. I like that one. That's actually one of my more favorite ones besides the P-Car one. Netflix popped hard today. I did see that run across my. Oh, look at that on bad earnings. Oh, but it's news, dude. It's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. What the hell? Nope. Oh, where's my soundboard? I keep forgetting to load it up for the nope. Nah, don't matter, dude. Look at this nice bullish structure, too. Just floating up. Y'all know we love this pattern on the chart, on the channel. This kind of like slow, tight drift up. That's usually resolves in upside price action. Stupid earnings. Doesn't matter. Gapped up 12%. Very nice. Dude, this is building a very good chart over the mid 400s. What are you looking for here? Stop at 473. Okay, yep, like that. And also looking for, whoa, 700. Woo, doggy, you aggressive on this one, bruh. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little high for me because that's like new all-time highs. So you're banking on new all-time highs on that trade. I would probably look for, oh shit, we're kind of actually already at that major resistance at 560. Interesting. You know, I would actually wait on this one to get comfy above 560 and then look for that shot to 7. Because right now, in the first attempt, you could easily get rolled over and slappeth. So, especially off of an earnings emotional move, yeah, that one's a little bit more risky. I would like to see it get comfy above the mid 5s. And then you already know spiders. We already kind of do that all the time anyway because we look at ES. Same shit, different day. Very nice above 480. Can't hate on it. But you already know what's up. It's the same shit as the ES futures. Badabadoo, whatever. Badabadoo badai. If I was blue, blah badoo. Yeah, you already know, whatever. Okay, so we did all that. We got all that done. That's nice. Let's go to. Hold up. What was I going to talk about? MJ. That's right. Look at my notes. Oh, hold up. Over here. MJ, look at this, y'all. You know we've been eyeballing weed stocks for a hot minute. We've caught a couple nice little moves. But look at this. We finally have it. Look at this. Beautiful. Chrono Cross. We have not seen a Chrono Cross on MJ Stonks since all the way back over in November of 2020. That is a huge, huge deal, y'all. Huge. You are very welcome, Mr. Casey Lewis. Appreciate you coming by again, man. Don't be a stranger. Have a wonderful rest of your hump day. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I am going to be buying dips on this to about 320-ish, maybe even $3 flat. Very nice. False breakdown. It looks like we are getting ready to test the other side of range. Again, there is some kind of wild card coming up with this. These charts are telling us that there's accumulation happening, and they're probably about to announce something. I bet you they do it before 420. That's just my hunch. But the hell do I know? All right, looks very nice. And above 450, that's the this was like the HHS little pump. And now we're getting kind of this nice slow base up. I really, really like this. This is a big deal. What would make it not a big deal? Just getting back below 3, and then it just goes into the stupid range. Bleh, crap. All right, Rumble, and then we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up the Rumble. Look at this, y'all. Rumble time. Beautiful little breakdown. Pump hard. Rumble's metrics, yes, it's been down, down, down forever. But man, the way they're growing and stuff, I do think this is one to watch and keep an eye on, because if this builds this chart above $5 over the next like month or so, this could potentially turn into a big runner this year. People have been going to Rumble hardcore, as y'all already know. Cause it's, of course, it doesn't run as good as YouTube. I mean, shit, YouTube is Google. They've been around for 20 years almost. A lot different. So very interesting though about Rumble's metrics, growth metrics, and also their chart too. And this random pump. Look at this volume. Most volume, I believe, since not since inception. Sorry, since this little pump right when it came out of a SPAC, and then the little pump to trap everybody in there. But this one right here is something to keep an eye on, and we definitely will be doing that over time, because I do think this one has a potential to be like meme stock-esque, if you will. All right, blockchain thing. We're going to wrap that up. I think they went, oh yeah, Core's changed. They went back to the NASDAQ or whatever. I don't know what their ticker was. But let's go to this. Look at this. Touch and base here. A little bit of a gap. I almost would like to see that filled real quick before we go, since we're already so close. But you don't always get what you want. Looks good here. We really need to make higher lows now and make higher lows now. Higher highs will take a while. But let's make sure these little hammer candles we've seen everywhere will actually indeed be higher lows. Other than that, man, y'all know what's up. Good shit. Much love. I will see y'all on Friday morning. I'm going to jump over here to finish up the auction for the day. And again, I will catch y'all Friday. This is No Noiz. I am Z-Rex. Peace.